sunk an enemy destroyer.
Hey team, this is Ripper here. Hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Got a great, fun game. Title of the video is, can you believe that you can get a Kraken in rank today in a Pommern? And that's exactly how we're going to show you today. But like, subscribe, bell button below. Appreciate all the subscribers and the supporters that have made this channel the way it is and it's grown. We've learned a lot, build the community, and we're having a blast doing it. So hey, let's get right to it. And actually, one plug for a giveaway. We're doing a 2,000 subscribers. We're going to do a premium DD giveaway. And we'll decide how we're going to do that in the future, but it should be fantastic. But again, let's get to 2,000 subscribers. It's a really great goal, and it's growing the channel really well, and I can't thank you guys enough for being a part of it. So the Pommern is a premium ship you can purchase in the armory for, I believe, and I always get this confused. I think it's either for money or coal. I have to double check, but I think you can outright buy this thing, but it's still there. It is available for, I know I did a video to correct myself on it, but it is available for you to purchase if you do want to. You go to Armory and check it out, figure out how to do it. I leave that up to you, but it is one of the best, I would say, tier 9 premiums that they've released, and I still enjoy it to this day, primarily for the secondaries. Honestly, it's really, really awesome. As you can see right here, the team is moving together. I'm calling the shots right here and saying, hey, we're going to go together and do a massive BA push in this ranked gameplay, which right now is 6 versus 6. Forgive me, this is clan battles. I'm sorry. Clan battles, correction. This is clan battles. And I know ranked is kind of similar as well. You can do, I believe, 7 versus 7 with tier 9 and tier 8 right now. But clan battles is kind of a similar format where you can get the tier 8 and tier 9 at once. You can check it out. They're changing the different kind of restrictions about everything. But I decided to go with the Pommern in this one, primarily for the bum rush secondary brawl aspect, because you can really brawl very well with small numbers like 6 versus 6 or 7 versus 7, and that's what the meta is supporting today. Again, if you don't know what the Pommern is, it is literally like a miniature GK or drum Kurfürst, where it is a lot of secondaries, 12 big caliber guns. The additional little caveat, it's got torpedoes on each side, and a lot of people are new to the game, don't realize that it has torpedoes, and as you're going to see later in the video. And that is that's probably one of the first lessons you should learn when you start the game is, why do I always check the tab button and look at who's playing in the game right off the bat? Is because I want to know what ships are in the game so I know what I'm going up against. That's the first lesson of the game. Know your enemy, right? So when you first start a match like this or any kind of World of Warships game, I encourage you to hit tab, look at the makeup of the enemy team. That's what, honestly, in real life, in the military, I'm in the military, and we do this all the time. What do our adversaries have, and what are we going up against, so that we can develop the situational awareness and make a best course of action to win the game or succeed. And so that's exactly what I did. What's the makeup right now? We got multiple DDs, we got radar cruisers, whatever, and that allows you to figure out, hey, what do I have to prepare myself for? So we got 2 destroyers trying to flank us from the east. We gave up Charlie because we know Bravo and Alpha would be a little bit more easier to defend. And then we also have the rest of our team kind of congregating close together, which is not necessarily what I would like, but we have to lead from the front. So we're going to keep pushing forward and leading by example, and that shows the rest of your team, hey, I've got the confidence, I got my battleship. There's only one right now on each side, one battleship, and so that we can lead from the front so everybody follows suit. A lot of torpedoes going on. I had to slam on the brakes from the torpedoes coming in from the right there, but I also have to slam on the brakes for the torpedo right in front of me, and boom, we dodged that. Look at this thing. We are dodging torpedoes left and right, but we take one in the tail, and that is not very good, so we got to save the damage con. I normally delay the damage con as long as possible for situations like this, so I don't take the full brunt of the torpedo volley damage, so I can stop the flooding right away. I'd rather have fire damage at this point because I can always heal that back. Flooding just removes the speed of your ship, and it does a whole bunch of worse things you don't want to deal with. Got the Talon right there, long range, taking a full shot broadside, and hopefully we can get him, but we don't. We get oh wait, there it is. There is the kill right there. Splash 1 RP back to Porty. That's our first kill today in the Pommern. We are almost dead right here. And thank gosh we have the hydro, but then our hydro went away. But goodness that the Kitakaze is still firing us for some reason and revealing his position. My counter tactic for that person would be stop firing, go in the smoke, or at least go undetected so that my secondary stop firing you, because you got to realize the Pommern secondaries will melt you alive, and that's one thing I really, really like about it. Even better maybe than the Schlieffen Prince Rupert line of secondary battleships. I think the secondaries on the Pommern are very, very good. As you can tell, they're also IFHE as well. Luchin is armed in the background with the red tracer shells. We have up to 32 millimeter pen damage, and our fire chance is roughly approximately 3%. So it's still decent enough to start fires. Look, we started a fire already right there, and we're going to get the nice last kill right there. Do we get the kill on the Kit Takaze splash 2 RPG back to party? Immediately switching guns. I basically hold down control, left click over the Kiev, and see if we can get some nice shots. Do we get a lucky shot on the Kiev? Boom! Splash 3 RPG back to party, and that is the third kill right there in the matter of less than a minute right there. We're getting 3 kills, 59,000 damage, and now we have a dilemma to make here. We are 3 versus 2, and we are losing, ladies and gentlemen. So what course of action do we have to do here? We have a battleship that's in front of us with the cruiser in support. The rest of my team is a little bit split up, and I'm telling them, hey, you guys all need to survive if we want to win the game. So I elect to basically have to bum rush the North Carolina battleship right here because I need to take him out at least to help my other 2 cruisers win, because we have a full HP almost, North Carolina, and we're almost dead. So we're going to have to take the horse by the reins here. We take one shot so we can get a citadel on this cruiser, and boom, 18,000. That's very crucial. We have torpedoes on the right and on the left. 1 set of 4 on each side, so we got to use these carefully. My initial thought was to use torpedoes on the left, torpedoes on the right, and then ram this North Carolina with everything we got. Goodness, we actually took a breath and waited for a heal on cooldown. We now have a cool ready to go. We have our sights on the cruiser, and we're going to aim right below the guns, and that is a nice hit right there. We launched torpedoes, and our focus attention is now back on the North Carolina. Our focus secondaries are on the Schroeder. I believe that's Schroeder. Yep, the Schroeder right there is secondaries hits, and you can see why the IFHE is important on some aspects. And boom, splash 4 RP back to party, and that is the last cruiser of the game. All we have to do is ram the battleship right there, and if we get this, ladies and gentlemen, this will be our Kraken. Do we get this? We are burning down, 5,000 HP left. Can we make it? Can we make it? Shooting our last salvo at the turrets, and boom, splash 5, simulated Kraken in clan battles, 5th kill of the game. And that is how that play works. Let me know what you think about the strategy in the comments below, what we could do better. Hey, do you guys have any videos or something like that situation? But that is how you get a Kraken in the Pommern. Even in clan battles, they don't pop up. But you know what? That's 5 kills in our book, and that is how you do it. Like, subscribe, bell button below, guys. 2,000 subscribers is our next goal for a premium DD giveaway. And right after this, we're going to go in the build of the Pommern. All right, so we can slow down the video a little bit here to show the Tier 9 Pommern and how I made this the build the way I like it. And it's very, very, very good and very effective for my playstyle. As you can see, it's just an opinion only, so if you guys have a better build, let me know. But basically, full secondary build. We basically have the protection, damage con focus, concealment, and rate of fire and range for the secondaries builds, as well as the flag to increase secondary range. For the commander build, it is Luchins, and I definitely recommend Luchins. It works in, I believe, ranked and all the other game modes except for clan battles. As you noticed in clan battles, once you get 100 hits, it doesn't do anything, but in the other modes, you have 100 hits, speeds up the reload rate of the secondaries. So, preventative maintenance, and then we're going to go ahead and focus on that IFHE build, as you can see right there, getting 25% more penetration, so you get up to 32 millimeters on the littlest guns you have. Long-range secondary shells for that increased range. I've got Adrenaline Rush, as always, manual secondaries so that they increase the dispersion rate for you, which is better accuracy. Adrenaline Rush, we already talked about to speed up the reload as you take damage. Concealment and fire prevention, not only to minimize our spotting range of getting closer and also prevent fires as max amount as possible. So I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know what the build. Like, subscribe, below, and thank you guys. Hope you guys are doing well, and see you out there. Cheers.